Hey guys, it's Into the Stars, and the 8s just keep coming. I want to thank you guys for bringing this to my attention. Several of you found this article on the 1888 shipwreck that was rediscovered under the Golden Gate Bridge just recently. Now, this rabbit hole goes very deep, so strap on your seatbelts. Let's take a look at this article. A steamship that sank with 16 passengers aboard in 1888 has been laid again under the Golden Gate Bridge. Now, it is no accident why they found the ship, and I'm going to go into that now, and you'll see the connections. Now, what it says later in this article is that the passenger ship was named after the city of Chester, and it was actually called the city of Chester, and the city of Chester is in Pennsylvania. Now, when we look at the city of Chester in Pennsylvania, we find that this city was named after an English city called Chester in England. And here's the reference here. English city of Chester. Now, when you look at the English city of Chester, this is it here. This city was actually known for its black and white architecture. And this is just fascinating because what I'm going to show you next is unbelievable. Here are the landmarks and tourist attractions. The more unusual landmarks in the city are the city walls, rows, and the black and white architecture. Now, when we look at the city of Chester in the United States, what we find is just fascinating. The city of Chester, Pennsylvania, in the United States, falls on the piano line of death. And of course, the piano is black and white, just like the city of Chester. We're going to take a look at that now. Now, for those of you that did not see my previous videos on the piano line of death, it would be a good time for you to go back right now. This is the piano line of death here, and this is the city of Chester, Pennsylvania, where that ship was named after that was just rediscovered underneath the Golden Gate Bridge. And the city of Chester, and where that ship was built, was probably right on this line, is less than half a mile from the piano line of death. This is no accident, you guys. Let's get a recap on the piano line of death and what we found. And again, you can reference previous videos for this. All this line did was connect the absolute piano building explosion that occurred next door to a church in Harlem. We connected that line to the exact location of where a piano and a cross was found in a sandbar several years ago. And along this line, within feet, we found that they played 88 pianos in Lincoln Center. It passes right through that. It also passes through some coordinates from different movies, the X-Men coordinate. Now, what this demonstrates, for those of you that do not know, is that we are dealing with things on a whole nother spiritual level that we are not privy to. We are not in on this. There is some kind of spiritual battle going on. And yes, the Bible talks about this. For those of you that do not want to believe it, it is here, right in front of your face. There is no way that all of these black and white references, pianos, all of these things could occur on this line. But in fact, they do. And we will continue to track these synchronicities. Now, this is the location where the piano and a cross were found on a sandbar. And this is the other end point of the piano line of death. So now we add another notch to the piano line of death, and that is the city of Chester, Pennsylvania, where the ship, again, was found the City of Chester ship underneath the Golden Gate Bridge on the other coast of the United States. Anyway, you guys, that's all I have. We'll continue to take a look at this stuff. Take care and be safe.